Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Thunder and the Arrows. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Alfonso Quintana, the native of Honduras, is the starter on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Cannon. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Brian Cannon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Guys, you take a look at the home nine as they enter play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
The mercury still rising here at the ballpark. 93 degrees our game time temperature. A 1-1.
The count is 2-1.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
So now to the plate, Andrew Arellano. Pitch outside, the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
And that's too high, ball 2. Arellano playing here in his age 31 season. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint. I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. See you later, over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, home run number 5 on the year, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Batting third, the third baseman, Tiny Ryan.
Into the box, Tiny Ryan. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. Still without a home run, and he's driven in 24. And that misses 1-1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Wow, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. It looked like he was there in plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
Ready now, Corey Esparza. He's picked up 4 base hits in the series on 6 tries, so he seems to be really locked in now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's a strike to throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Ryan leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stunt like that and first base is open, there's absolutely 0 reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Stepping into the box, Blake Hamby. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
And he falls behind 0-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Full count now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Popped him up. Schwabenland is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Hal Hale.
Stepping in, Hal Hale. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch.
No, that's down.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Here's the 1-0. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, That's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
The 2-0 pitch.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Striding in, Saul Worthing, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Not a good at-bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first 2 pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the 1st coming up. Tennessee is out in front here, 1-0. Bobby Tyrone, a native of Greece, is the man to start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. Has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Settling in now, Adam Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Fellas, you look at these guys with a 1st inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Devin Myers, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now. Now here it comes. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the two-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just one out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Now at the plate, Chet Tierney. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. Another look to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch coming, here it is. Strike taken to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they give up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch is high, the throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball that now. Ball that upstairs.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
3-2 now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
One out and a runner on third. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Muhammad Butts.
Stepping in, Muhammad Butts. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First offering on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Strike taken up in the zone. A pause. And the 0-2. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, Justin Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Justin Martinez.
Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
2 balls and a strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters. Now the 2-1. Yanked on the ground down the line.
but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Pitch on the way.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home, and that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
The pitcher, Bobby Tyrone, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. The second for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Digging in, Brian Cannon. First delivery to him on the way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like the pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate, Andrew Arellano. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off-speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Caleb Grabo.
Caleb Grabo.
And the pitch.
Ball that time.
1-0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike now. Outside, 2-1. Now the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
So stepping in, Will Hernandez. First delivery to him on the way. Runners on the move for second. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. The tying run comes all the way around from first to score.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Stepping in now, Antonio Nunez. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Schrobenberg. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Liner toward right center. Worthing is there, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Alfonso Quintana.
Now in the box, Alfonso Quintana. Here's the first pitch to him. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow.
The batter, the left fielder, Adam Turner.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Turner, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set and the pitch. Second and third, 2 away. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
On the ground to the left side. Reined in. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We've played 2, all even at 1 apiece. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Tiny Ryan.
Third baseman, Tiny Ryan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. 1-1. This one's flared toward left center. Left fielder coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Now at the plate, Corey Esparza. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
He's set. Here it comes. Esparza is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Blake Hamby, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The 0-1 on its way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-1. Runners off for second. And this one's in the dirt. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
Now batting, shortstop,
plate, Hal Hale. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Two out here and a runner at second. On the ground to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with two outs.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back easily. At the plate now, Saul Worthing. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Looking at his career totals, Worthing carries a very respectable hitting line right at .310.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it. Behind
0-2 now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swing and a little blooper to center. Center fielder coming on. In to score, the runner from third. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. To the plate now, Justin Martinez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. One and one. Here it is. Lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Tennessee leads this one 2-1. Leading off the inning, Devin Myers, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike one. Now here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Hamby moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 99. Yes, Tierney.
Now to the plate, Chet Tierney. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Popped him up. Martinez waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Mohamed. What?
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mohamed Butts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
2-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Caleb Grabo would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping up now, Caleb Grabo. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. 2 out with a man at first. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swinging a ground ball to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be the pitcher, Bobby Tyrone.
Bobby Tyrone.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose.
Ball one.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Tierney is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
The batter number.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And these two guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Ready for another chance? Brian Hannon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Now back, left fielder, Andrew Arellano.
So now to the plate, Andrew Arellano. Swing and a liner, but foul. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Bases are empty, one man out. This one's down to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 4, Tiny Ryan.
Stepping into the box, Tiny Ryan. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded to the right. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The first baseman, Corey Esparza.
Into the box now, Corey Esparza, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. And he misses again, 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now a move over to first. Runner's back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a slider for a called strike. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up, throw in time, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Thunder are out in front 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Will Hernandez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
From the stretch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Popped him up. Hale moving to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Antonio Nunez.
Now at the plate, Antonio Nunez. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Arellano will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Robinson.
Into the box now, Robinson Schwabenland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way.
0-1.
Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Cole Jr. will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Cole Jr.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Jerry Conway is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Jerry Conway.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Blake Hamby. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-0. smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
For the first pitch, a check at first. In now, Hal Hale. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. He's running in the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 2-1 home. There's a fastball that misses.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
No one out with a runner at second. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The center fielder, Worthing.
Digging in and looking for more, Saul Worthing. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Liner in there for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box, Justin Martinez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There he goes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but foul. Runner at second here with one man out. Good battle. Count remains full. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Schwabenland makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Bobby Tyrone. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. Tennessee is on top here, 4-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Adam Turner.
Adam Turner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
0-1 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Devin Mize.
Striding into the box, Devin Mize. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And he fouls this one off. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that's it.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now batting, the right fielder, Chet Tierney.
Riding in once again, Chet Tierney, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back safely. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
The 3-0 pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
2 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now here it comes.
A swing and a miss for the 3rd strike as he went after what would have been ball 4. Instead, the inning is over.
In now, Brian Cannon. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
The last at bat, Manny V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The pitch. Hard hit to first. Right to him. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 99, Andrew Arellano.
Andrew Arellano will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Tiny Ryan. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Now batting, Muhammad Butts. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Ready once again. Caleb Grabo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Throw over to first. Runner back standing. First delivery to him on the way. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to the bag. A 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, to count.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So coming to the plate, Will Hernandez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's taken for strike 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
A 1 pitch on its way. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Esparza is there, and the side is retired. Christopher Meadows is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Corey Esparza.
Corey Esparza.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. A ball and a strike.
Ball 1.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 1-2 is a curveball in the dirt. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Stepping in now, Blake Hamby. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. One out, nobody on. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
So now to the plate, Hal Hale. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Fouled off. Line hard toward right center. Tierney makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, the center fielder.
Digging in once again, Saul Worthing is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he popped him up. Nunez ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Antonio Nunez. And they'll need him to get something going here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
At the ball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Worthing will slide over and put this one away. And that's out number 1.
Robinson. Robinson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is in the air to right. Hamby is there. 2 down.
Now back.
Alton Kramer will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Alton Kramer.
No balls and a strike to count. The pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adam Turner. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Going back is the left fielder, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long flyout. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
Devin Myers is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. The Thunder on top 4-2. Robert Olson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Justin Martinez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit toward the hole. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th. Michael Lopez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Michael Lopez.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Now batting, second baseman, Brian Cannon.
At the plate now, Brian Cannon on a rope to the second baseman. Throw to the bag, and the runner's back in time. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Arellano. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit weakly back to the mound. To second for 1. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So John Lawton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. At the plate, Chet Tierney. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Into the box now, Muhammad Butts. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 2-2. Pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Fastball just off the inside corner. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ugh, is that ugly? He'd probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Worthing is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Will Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Hansen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is.
Leading off for Tennessee, the third baseman, Ryan.
First delivery to him on the way. Tiny Ryan is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Now back, the first baseman, Corey Esparza.
Into the box, Corey Esparza. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now back.
Digging in now, Blake Hamby. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Ryan is on his way home. And he's in safely to third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Standing in now, Hal Hale. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And that'll be the second out.
Now back, the center fielder.
So striding forward now, Saul Worthing, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. And to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
To the plate now, Justin Martinez. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. High chopper to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over. Runner goes. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, Matt, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Angelo Love takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Scott Franchise will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. 3 runs already home here. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Thunder lead this one 7-2. Ryan Greenberg takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Antonio Nunez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
Two and 0 now. Now here's the pitch. And that misses as well, 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
At the plate, Robinson Schwabenland. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And they go away here. It's a cold strike, 0-2. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. From the belt, the pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A runner at first with no outs here. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Byron Kane will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Nunez rounds the corner and is headed home. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
All I know is a lot of comebacks were started with less. He ropes a triple, driving in a run and cutting the deficit to 4. A base hit here, and it'll be down to 3.
Stepping in now, Adam Turner, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
A man at third with 1 away. Two and 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Digging in to try it again, Devin Myers. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First delivery to him on the way.
That's outside.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1 home. Hit back up the middle. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Guy Eaton comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. At the plate, Chet Tierney swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Two out with the man at first. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it, and that'll get down for a base hit.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a two-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
In now, Muhammad Butts, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And he is safe as he beats the play at the plate, and it's now a 7-5 ball game.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, Dero, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Into the box now, Caleb Grabo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 1 count, and the pitch.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
3-2, full count. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Thunder used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Bobby Tyrone earns his 5th winner of the year. Alfonso Quintana was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 7 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the home team, 5 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.